and welcome to a slightly different perspective of the English watch today. This is the English Watches kitchen, and what we're going to look at today is this old watch roll. Now this is something I picked up about a year ago. You can go and look at it on one of my previous videos, and it was one of the cheaper ones. It cost me about 20 quid, and you'll find a number of these on Amazon or on the internet for a similar price, for a range £10 to £30. They're all about the same. Now what I did like about this one was the fact that it had obviously three watch positions in there, and it's got this nice soft sort of velvety fabric, but also because I don't have a big wrist, it came with two different cushion sizes. So I'm using the small one in here, but it came with a bigger one as well, and that was quite a good feature. I quite enjoyed that. So I've soldiered on with this one. You know, the watches go in there, it stands up, you know, just out of the way quite nicely. But do you know what? These are expensive watches. You know, why should I put them in a cheap case? So I thought, well, let's have a look online. And I've seen lots of reviews of different watch rolls. You can get really expensive high-end leather ones, and you can get more vegan leather style ones. Wolf do a range of vegan leather, and other brands too. Now the one that I did have my eye on was the one from Everest Watch Bands, and that one costs around £300, and it looked really nice. It had like the M-shaped little cushions that you get in your Rolex box, and I liked the design and the way that it had a flat bottom, so you can just open up the case and your watches would be presented to you. But £300 again, that's a lot of money, isn't it? And you know, some of us have spent more than that on a single strap. So we do sort of make choices in terms of where we invest our money and where we don't. And that sort of balance of power between spending thousands of pounds on a watch or hundreds of pounds on a strap versus something nice to keep them in just tends to be a bit lower down the budget range. So earlier in the year, it was my birthday, and I said to my wife, I said, do you know what, I want a different watch roll. I do like this one, but do you know what, I want something a bit more special. Something I can feel the quality and open the thing and think, yeah, that's a quality item with some other quality items inside. And we looked around, and yeah, it was just after Christmas, so it was pretty slim pickings, certainly in the UK, where maybe the containers had sent all the good stuff over and it sold out. So it was all about whether we could import something from the States. And you know what, I thought, I don't want to pay the extra money for VAT, import duty, etc, etc. So we just decided to wait. So the other day I was watching Sheen on the Timeless Watch channel, which I do enjoy. You know, I like a bit of wine with my watches as well. And yeah, he got out the Mirage travel case again. This is something that he's featured a number of times. It's one I have looked at. So I thought, okay, this is it. Let's go onto Amazon and see if it's there. It hadn't been there previously, they had sold out. And sure enough, bingo, it was in there. And here it is. So let's unbox this box and see how it works and see how I like it. I'm Andy, and welcome to the English Watch. Now don't forget, if you like these videos, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. We're rocketing past 3,000 subscribers, which is really exciting. I'm really, really chuffed about that. So thanks a lot for supporting it, and keep those comments coming. I really do enjoy engaging with you, as you know. Anyway, on to the unboxing. Right, so here we are, the Amazon parcel. Now before we start, quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Speedmaster Professional. This is on the strap tailor leather band. This one is the whiskey brown, and it's very, very comfortable. Anyway, let's go. So, traditional Amazon box, we all know what they look like. Obviously, I've already looked inside. So, let's take out the box in the box. And here we have watch roll travel case, displayed jade black and mahogany. So this is black leather, and it's got a mahogany sort of flock interior, made in China. Interesting. It's an American company, I believe, but made in China, like as you'd expect most things of value are. So let's take off the plastic wrapper. There you go, Mirage Luxury Travel. So quite a nice box, nice fitting, and inside we have, what is this? This is a little complimentary slip. What they want you to do is put your watches in the box, take a picture, drop it on Instagram, and Bob's your auntie. We can all share in our joy of this wonderful box, and we can extend our warranty by 6 months. Right, we also have it looks like a microfiber cloth, using it to buff your watches as you put them away or take them out. Right, inside we've got this little pouch, so that's the inside of the box. And again, it says Mirage on the front. Right, so we've got a couple of drawer cords here. Everything's nicely snug. So this is a nice little swag bag again. It's, you could put your watch roll in there if you're traveling with it. So that's good. And inside we have this bit of paper. It's a waxy paper with Mirage again printed on it. So let's dispense with that. Carefully. And here we are. This is the Mirage travel case in black. You can see it's got 4 poppers along the front. So what we're going to do, let's just listen to those poppers. All very nice. And inside you can see this is what they call the mahogany. And that's quite nice, isn't it? Feels very, very plush, certainly relative to the cheaper version that I've got here. This has got a similar sort of flock lining inside it, but it's quite short pile. And this is quite stiff to open now that I've looked at the other one. Right, let's put that over there. So the good thing about this case, and I've seen much more expensive cases that have got 3 watch positions in them, but what they tend to have is a single bar running all the way through, which you have to take out. And then there's little collars that separate the watches. And if you want the watch in the middle, you have to slide the watch off at either end and pull the collar through, and that's, for me, is a bit of a pain in the arse. So these ones have these amazing slotted positions. You can just pull out the watch that you want, put it on and slot it back in. Now, just looking at the general feel and quality of this, this vegan leather feels beautifully smooth. It's really high quality. I like it a lot. The stitching around the edge is pretty consistent. Obviously it's all made by machine, so you'd reasonably expect it to be consistent. But just the feel and finish of this is top notch relative to this one. It feels far less premium. Now, one thing that I was interested in is these cushions. And what you don't want is for there to be bits of glue sticking out or them to be too flexible. Now there's clearly a little bit of give and flex in there, as you'd expect, because you're going to stick a watch on it. But it certainly doesn't look like it's going to fall to pieces anytime soon. So what we need to do is just take them all out, and we're going to do a bit of a job swap. So 3 cushions. What we don't know is whether these cushions are going to be too big, too small. I've got a feeling that they might be just about right. So let's start with the good old, so there's no trouble with this one, it rolls away. So this literally is a watch roll, it's going to roll away, whereas this one is nice and flat on the bottom, so it's not rolling anywhere. So let's get the old Planet Ocean, my blue 43mm Planet Ocean. And again, adjusted a little bit wider than my wrist. You can just see that that's going to, why is that focusing over there? There we go. It's just going to pinch in a little bit. There's no stress pulling that together. And you can see that the cushion isn't pinching too much. That's quite nice. You can see that the dividing bar in the middle is towards one side. Now what I've done is I've put the dial side with this bar closer. So when I put that in here, you'll see that the watch doesn't protrude at all. Now, the Planet Ocean is known as being a tall watch. I think you can see that that is very much under flush to the edge, so not going to have any problems there. Right, watch number 2. Tudor Black Bay on the old cushion. So let's get that one off. sense of that. And again, looking at the cushion, we're going to go with the dial on that side. Let's try that again. Yeah, that's no stress in there at all. Again, Tudor Black Bay, not exactly the thinnest watch in the world. So, push that one in. Let's put that one at the end. Let's put that one at the end. Wow, that looks really good. Looking good already. Looking good already. Okay, one last one, which is going to be for, I can get rid of this one now so I can focus purely on what matters, which is the Submariner. 116610. This is the older model, one with the broad shoulders. I love it. And again, here we go, let's put it on here. No messing. Submariner. Now this one isn't a thick watch, so should be no problem. Right, and in it goes. So what I'm going to do is close them all up, give it the old, and you can feel that they are moving up and down a little bit, but that's in the slot, so maybe that's where the other ones maybe have the benefit with the long tubing, but I don't suspect. Think. Now, first off the bat for me is the fact that this mahogany suits the steel. You know, the blue on the Planet Ocean, the red on the Tudor, really, really well. I was originally going to get the tan leather, which has got like a, I guess, a camel-y interior, but I think the contrast of the darker flock, that burgundy, is just superb for that. And then you just pull these in and out. Brilliant. And it doesn't roll. Doesn't roll. It's a bit bigger than this one, so it's less. You know, it's a bit narrower, but it's a bit taller. It's like a fleecy sleeping bag. Aren't they lucky? So I think you'll agree that £69 is quite good value for this. You know, it's not real leather, but you know, the real leather ones are hundreds and hundreds of pounds, and you know, for some people they don't want that. This is more sustainable. It feels nice anyway. You know, do you need real leather? I don't know. It's nice to have leather on the genuine straps because that's touching your skin all the time, but for these things, no, it doesn't need to be. It just needs to feel nice, doesn't it? Anyway, I hope you like that little departure from the normal office upstairs. I've certainly got bored with working in that office over the last 12 months. I thought I'd come downstairs for a change. A bit of light from the windows both sides, that's been quite nice. So I hope you enjoyed this review of the Mirage watch roll. I definitely recommend you check it out, especially now that it's back on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description so you can go and click on that yourself. Now, if you do click on it and you buy one, I'll get a small commission, but you won't pay any more. And every time you do that, it really, really helps the channel grow. So thanks very much if you do. Anyway, as before, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave any comments, and come back soon. I'm Andy. This has been The English Watch. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.